Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest in the building. Landstrip Chip is here with me. What up, bro?
Yeah. What's up, my G?
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it, bro.
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Man, we just working, vibing up here in New York for a couple days. You know,
New single?
new single out, round 2. Make sure y'all go get that on all streaming platforms. Yeah, we just going, man.
Have you been participating in any of like the Fashion Week stuff that was going on here in the city this month?
Nah, I ain't really get into the Fashion Week stuff. Somebody had told me like you had to have vaccinations to go to a couple of them.
Okay.
So I ain't really even look forward to none of that. But probably next joint. You know, I'm into the fashion stuff, so who knows? Somebody hit me up, invite me. I'm trying to walk in some of these shows. You feel me?
So you really just been up here just to work and whatnot, get everything good with the single, with the project, other things going on, label stuff.
Yeah, I mean we got the project coming out. Catch My Good Side. Just singles, pushing this single, getting the next stuff going.
Word.
Yeah, working, studio, everything.
First and foremost, so how long you been with Asylum now?
So we just did the Asylum partnership recently.
Okay, so this is brand new.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new deal. Well, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
So it's been what, like a couple months, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. Couple months.
How does this feel? Because I know you've been in some other past situations, and obviously I'm sure this is different because obviously, you know, more of a right path than what you wanted, along the lines of what you wanted.
I just feel like it's more so of a partnership. You know, a lot of other situations it just be like you just signed to something and it's like they care when they care and they don't when they don't. The majority of the time they don't.
Right.
So it's more so, you know, it's a partnership.
That's what really made them feel like home because like they're actually going to be there with you every step of the way.
I mean, it's like I just left from up there talking to him and it's just, you know, just putting a plan together. It's, you know, it's just it's a better situation than what I've been in previously.
Right. Well, congratulations. Shout out my Asylum family. I love y'all, you know, always supporting the show.
Yeah.
You know, for my people up here in New York, I want to get them like a little history about you. So how did we get started in this? Because, you know, obviously you do a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? You kind of cover every aspect of the music stuff. So how did this all kind of begin for you?
Really? Like all the way started music?
You could just, well, if you want to tell that, if you're down to tell that.
Like probably when I was in like middle school, like me and my best friend, we used to call each other. This back when you had 3-way, 4-way, 5-way calls.
Yeah.
We had like a little crew. We just used to get on the phone and like the bars that we had wrote for the day, we'd just spit them to each other over the phone. So that was like how I got started in the music. And then, you know, in high school, like that was probably my first time getting a real studio, like 10th grade, 10th grade. Then I had my first like record label situation before I graduated high school. And then I kind of fell out of love with the music for a couple of years.
Why do you feel like that happened?
That's because the situation I was in wasn't really like...
Wasn't ideal?
Yeah, it didn't turn out to be ideal, you know. And then I fell out with some of my homies behind that too, though. And then, you know, recently we, you know, got back cool, so that's cool. But after that, and then I got into, you know, the previous situation I was in, and that was cool too. Learned a lot from that. And now we here. You know what I mean?
A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs, but you know that's what come with it. You gotta be prepared for that.
You know what I've been watching a lot? Rick Ross, when we were recording this on the Breakfast Club not too long ago, and there was this clip about the art of taking an L.
Man, that come with it, bro. You gotta bump your head a couple times. Like, it's no wins without losses for real. Like, you know, some people try to not call them losses, but lessons. I get that too, but it's like, you know, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down.
But it's all about how you get back up too.
It's all about how you come out at the end of that roller coaster, like, you feel me?
Like people see you, they're like, damn, yeah, he overcame all the things that, you know, was stacked up against him.
It make your story. It make you better as a person too, though. Life lessons.
With the songwriting stuff, how did that begin for you? Like, how did you kind of start taking that route in the industry?
I feel like with the songwriting, that was a point in time where I wasn't really into my music like that so much so, but like people who knew me knew like I was dope with the music, and they was like, we got some artists we want you to, you know, try. I was totally against it at first. Like I was like, I don't know how to work, you know, I don't know how to do nothing for nobody else. Like I'm so used to doing my stuff. I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so used to doing my shit, and I tried it, and then it went from one artist to the next artist, and it kept getting bigger and bigger. So, you know.
Were you always comfortable with performing? Because I bring that up because when I had, Capella Gray up here a few months ago when Gallus first started gaining traction, he would tell me, he was like, he thought that his path in the industry when he was doing writing and stuff like that, that would be like his path. Like his path to getting to where he wanted to be would be through the back end of things. He wasn't always comfortable performing, doing this, doing that. Do you feel like that was a similar situation for you, or was it a little different?
Nah, I felt like I tell people all the time, right? Like when they be like, "Oh, you a writer?" I be like, "Nah, I'm an artist." Cause like they'll try to put you in a box. Like the whole songwriter thing. I got plenty of friends who songwriters, and I feel like the industry, they make dope music, but I feel like certain people don't give them the same opportunity because they write for other people. For whatever reason, they don't give them the same shot, or they don't look at them as, oh, they could be a dope artist too. They just put them in that box. So I always tell people, like, don't box me in. Like, I'm an artist and a songwriter.
Right. Like, yeah, you do that too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you say you're like a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying? Like I do a little bit of everything in the industry type shit.
Absolutely. Like shit, I do stuff where people might call it producing. I know how to engineer myself. I'm in tune with the mixing, everything from the mixing to the mastering to the instruments to the vocals. Like I'm big on that because like it's my sound. My sound is me. I am my sound. Like.
And you didn't let yourself let people put you in that box of just being a songwriter. You know what I'm saying?
They still try to. I feel like some people like, because of the people that I work with, we kind of make similar sounding music. So I feel like some people like only want to use me in that capacity. So it's like, but I always break out of every box anybody ever tried to put me in. So.
Well, clearly, you know what I'm saying? We got so much music out. You were also on Revenge of the Dreamers 3, which I saw you got like the plaque for, which is dope.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Out to Dreamville. Shout out to Matt and Barry and the whole Dreamville camp over there, man.
Because I just had Boz up here, and Boz was telling me some great stories from those sessions. So what were some of your favorite moments from those sessions, if you have one?
Probably the line of people that was lined up to get on this one song. I kid you not. I remember. I think Jid or somebody had did the hook.
Okay.
And it was literally, I walked in the room and it was literally like people lined up to put verses on the song.
Like in a line.
Not like dead ass, like in a line. Like I got a video on my phone. I'll show it to you. Like I think Cole came in and was like, "Yo, we only putting 2 people on this song because I gotta get on the song." And I remember everybody like running to the room and like in the line, and it was a chair in front of the mic, and whoever was doing their verse was sitting in the chair. When they was done, they get up. The next person come sit down. But it was dead ass like 20 people trying to get on the song. That shit was hilarious.
What was this song that is?
I gotta look back on the video, but man,
who made the beat? Who what made this song so?
I think because Cole came in and they seen how he was vibing with it, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, Cole gonna get on this song."
Everybody saw it as their opportunity.
Everybody was like, "I gotta get on this song, bro." Like, so that shit was funny. And then
you just in the back with you got the phone.
I'm recording like, man, this shit wild. I never seen nothing like this. And then probably the song that I ended up doing for the album, I remember when I was doing it, I just wasn't. It was sounding so different to me because it wasn't like normal what I do normally. I had to like conform to what everybody else was doing. And I remember after I did the hook so fast. And I didn't really like it. When they was playing it, I'm like, everybody was like, "Nah, shit, dope." I'm like, "Y'all fuck with it?" Like, I was kind of like, this is not my normal sound. So, and then when they told me it was on the album, I was like, "Oh, this is dope." It's my phone, my bad.
I thought it was my phone. Oh, I thought it was my phone.
my shit going off. They on this round 2 right now. They feel me? Round 2.
So they were able to. So you felt like those sessions kind of got you out of your comfort zone.
For that moment, definitely.
I think I saw you on IG with Babyface, right?
Yeah, which Babyface?
The legend.
The legendary Babyface.
The legendary, yeah,
definitely.
There's a distinction, but the legend.
My boy Ray gonna be legendary too, though. But yeah, OG baby. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But you know, the legend.
OG.
OG, yeah.
Yeah, we was in Atlanta working on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Keys. Yeah.
I saw that. I just had to ask. 'Cause I was like, that is such a cool link up to have on the gram, to have for people to see. That's kind of crazy.
Shit just happened.
Oh man,
my button popped off on my jacket.
We having a lot.
But I found the button though, so it's cool.
A lot of shit happened in this interview. Yeah. So with this project, what for you when you put this project out? It's coming out in November, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. And I was able to listen to some of it today while I was at the station. I definitely see the vibe you going for. I definitely hear the elevation in the music. So what is your, and I'm sure it might change over the next month or two because obviously, you know, things always change, but what do you feel like is your hope and goal with this project, first project under Asylum, and your first project in what, like 2 years?
2 years.
2 years, yeah, 2 years.
I feel like just to show the elevation and the growth. So the whole point of the theme of the project was catch my good side, and it's just like I was saying, the whole boxing people in type situation. So like if people hear an R&B song from me, they be like, oh, he do R&B music, but then they hear me rap. And I don't want them to be like, oh, he rap, and then I might do some pop shit. So it's like catch my good side, meaning every side of me is a good side. You know how when people take pictures and they be telling the photographer like, oh, this is my good side. I feel like whichever way I turn to the camera is my good side.
Ooh.
Whether it be the R&B, the pop, the whatever, rap, however. So, you feel me? Definitely just trying to show the elevation from previous music leading up to the next project and then the album and then everything from there.
So is this project being considered an album, or what are we calling it?
Nah, it's an EP.
Oh, this is just an EP.
Yeah.
So how many joints do you think you're gonna have on it at the end of the day?
On this one?
Yeah.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Features? Can we talk about that? Or
Seddy Hendrinx.
Shout out Seddy.
Latto.
Very dope.
Vory.
On Vory?
Yeah.
Frequent collaborator.
My brother.
So when you're picking the features for this project, well, I mean Vory obviously, you know,
yeah.
Y'all been worked together, but Latto, how did Latto come about? Mutual stuff?
Yeah, mutual stuff. Just being around studio. I had sent it to her, and then she actually did it and sent it back, and then changed her verse. So she redid the verse on that one. And then Seddy, my brother too. Me and Seddy working on something, man. We got a lot of songs.
I love Seddy's sound too. Seddy's sound is crazy.
Yeah.
I tell people they gotta wake up. Y'all gotta see this man.
Yeah, man. Seddy is Seddy, man. He's a goat in his own.
But I like this rollout, like kind of like the plan of you releasing the music with Asylum, because you got the single obviously out now. Then you got the EP, and then you got the album on the way. Like I kind of see like you taking your time with kind of getting everything together, getting everything in line, getting everything in order to properly come out correctly.
Got to, like I said, I done been in previous situations where it's like I might wake up on Wednesday and people be like, "Oh, you dropping a song Friday?" Like what? Like, you know, so it feels good to have a schedule.
Right.
I like things in schedule.
There's nothing that surprises you.
Shit surprised me for sure, but I would rather it not. You know, like
you would rather have that schedule.
I would rather know like. I bet I'm putting this song out on this day, and then a video on this day, and then a song on this day the next time. Like, I don't really like surprising music. I like everything to be planned for.
I think I don't know why this is popping into my brain, but I think of like when Cardi B, there was like a video. I think it was her and Kehlani video for Ring, and she was like, and they put it out.
They put it out before she wanted to put it out.
She's like, I didn't even know this was supposed to come out today, but it's out now.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, I don't like that.
You like knowing?
I want to know ahead of time, like, so I can tell people, hey, I'm dropping a song at 2 p.m. or I'm dropping a video at 2 p.m. I don't want it to just pop up on the internet and then other people know before me, like, yo, the video hard. And I be looking at my phone like, what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean?
With you know, taking because it's with the 2 years between the project, right? What do you feel like? But you still have music in between them, but in that time period, like what were you kind of going through? Because obviously we had COVID that we were dealing with at the height of it last year. Right. Obviously now it's a little bit better. But what were you kind of going through in that 2 year period between like projects and kind of, you know, I guess not putting out a full body of work like you're about to? You know what I'm saying? Like, was there anything you were going through? Kind of, you know.
Just really trying to perfect my sound for real. I don't know. I was still like you said, doing music, recording music, and lot of features I was doing was coming out. Features that I was doing was coming out, so that was cool. It kept me afloat in the music world. But I wasn't really going through much, just trying to perfect my sound a little better than what it was. You feel me?
Right. And when I have people who also songwrite here, I like asking this. What do you feel like are the biggest misconceptions about songwriting, if there are?
Biggest misconceptions of songwriting?
You know what I'm saying? Like
songwriters.
Songwriting and songwriters. You know what I'm saying? Like if a regular person like might make certain assumptions about things like that.
I definitely feel like I was saying, when people try to box them in, like, oh, you sound good for this person, but not for yourself. I feel like that's kind of off the wall. Songwriting, I think a lot of people just misconstrue what it is. Cause if we in the studio and I tell you, like the sky is blue or something like that, right? And you put it in a bar, some people might run with that and be like, "Oh, I wrote their song." Because when people hear songwriting, they normally, I feel like, would think somebody wrote the whole song. But it's way more detailed than just that. It's deeper than that.
Or do we have any performances on the way? You know what I'm saying? Now that everything's back outside, like, or have you been doing any performances? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, probably like last month. You mean like shows?
Yeah.
Not recently. Just cause we doing new music, we integrating the new music into the
set list.
And then my DJ been locked in with an artist because he engineered too, so he been like real locked in mixing this super major project for an artist, and I'm proud of him on that. So it's just like I try not to take him from that, because he just had to turn down a couple tours because he like mixing this project.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like some super big stuff for him, and I'm proud of him, like I said. So
yeah, look at you being a good ass friend too.
Nah, but it's like my brother though.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like it's like my brother. But I'm definitely trying to jump on somebody's tour ASAP. I feel like my show is being perfected. Cause I was always the kid. Like I used to hook my earphones with the wires behind my ear and grab the remote and sit in the mirror and like imagine myself performing in front of people. So now I feel like that's kind of what's gonna separate me from other artists. Like my show.
Like you've been prepared, like you've been ready, like this. It's time.
I mean, it's always times where you get nervous and stuff, but it's like when you snap out of that, it's like it's go time.
Some festivals, hopefully soon.
Yeah, definitely.
So the project, so November. What else do you have on the way that the people gotta be in tune with, that they gotta be on the lookout for?
A lot of stuff. A lot of features on albums. New videos from my project. New singles from the project. Just getting my feedback wet for real, getting everybody.
Whose albums you about to be on?
I don't know.
He's not looking at you.
He
you can
not
tell
looking.
me quick. Tell me before he looks at us.
We can talk about that. Whose albums we on? You want to keep it?
You can tell me off camera.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
But you got a big ass smile, and you got a big ass smile, so I know it's a good. So I know it's a good thing.
Nah, it's a lot of stuff coming, man. It's a lot of dope stuff with a lot of people I respect.
Right.
You feel me? And some mutual respect or aspiration. You know, people that inspire me. And I always feel like it's dope when people that I listen to on my own, they like people I never met before, and they reach out like, I fuck with your music, let's work. It's like, all right, I'm doing something right. Word.
I think that somebody would always tell me, they're like, yo, there's more people watching you than you ever
imagine.
Realize. Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like the people, and it's real, especially me being in Atlanta, and there's so many artists, like, it's more people that don't know you rooting for you than it is people who know you. Because I feel like as a consumer, right, you got so many people you could be a fan of. Mm-hmm. So it's like the people who love you, you gotta really like love them back and champion them and thank them. Like, I appreciate you for, like, when people end of the year Spotify shit come out and they post it and I'm like the #1 artist, I be like, damn, that's lit, bro. Like, out of all the artists in the world, you fuck with me the most.
Right.
So that's deep.
I think it's like it'd be funny because it would be like I think in my version of that is like when an artist will come here, because obviously since the pandemic, not a lot of artists have been able to come to New York.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's most of the people I've been sitting down with are from here.
Yeah.
So like it'll be like when some of the artists who I bring on the show, they'll be like, oh yeah, like I was literally just watching your interview with so and so earlier, and I really like this interview you did 6 months ago with so and so. I'd be like, oh shit, like I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. I had no idea that you were a fan like that.
Man, it be coming from the weirdest places sometimes. The love do, but that's lit though.
Just be on like the train and be like, oh yeah, wait, aren't you the on the radar guy? I'll be like,
I still get it. Like when people be like, yo, and I be the weirdest places. Like I be in Tennessee, or I be like, I be in New Orleans or Houston, and somebody like, yo, you Landstrip Chip, and I be like, yeah.
You be like, how you know that?
In my mind, I be like, you know, of course you know, like as you get bigger, people seeing you and shit. But it's like, damn, like I started recording on a mic. With a what's the shit? With a stocking cap around a piece of wire as my pop filter. Like that's how it started in the cubby hole in my mama crib.
Yeah.
And it's like to see where it's gone now. It's shit still like.
Right, because as you get bigger, obviously more people are just gonna like run up on you and run up to you and be like, oh yo,
it still give me chills, bro, to this day. I swear to God.
Do you ever forget that you're such a public figure sometimes? Do you ever like be outside and people run up to you, you're like, whoa, wait a second.
I try to. Like when I try to separate my personal life, because it's like at the end of the day, I tell my team all the time, like when we be having conversations, like I'm a person, but I'm also a public figure. But when I'm not in the public, I try to be a normal person. Like I got family, I got a love life, I got friends who don't have nothing to do with music, and when I'm with them, we don't talk about music. We talk about, you feel me?
Yeah, regular shit.
Yeah, regular shit.
What shows you watching?
Yeah, bro. So it's
the
like
girl you seeing, shit like that.
And it's like as you elevate in this game, though, it's harder and harder. Like the space to be normal gets thinner and thinner.
Yeah, I definitely learned that because it was like I think there was one like a month ago I posted a story and like the show really started blowing up during the pandemic. So now it's like we coming out the pandemic. I'm trying to like be a regular person, right? Yeah. And then I'll post like, I don't know, I was somewhere over here. I was really somewhere over here out with my people, and I posted from some rooftop, and then someone replied to it, and they were just like, oh, that's this, and this. And I was like,
that shit kind of scary.
I'm like, oh, nah. I'm like, I can't post this shit. I can't post, like, unless I'm like out of state, like maybe like on vacation in fucking Tulum.
I can't even do that, bro.
You can't.
I can't. Like,
that's true. Yeah.
I'll be at a certain restaurant in LA or something in Houston. I can't even post the tiles on the background. Motherfuckers will DM me like, "Oh, let me pull up on you."
Yo, that's this restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, you in my, like I posted something yesterday in Brooklyn. They was like, "Oh, you in my hood," and I'm like, "Damn, bro, this shit is." That's why you can't post it till you leave.
That's what I be saying.
You can't post it till you leave. You never know who looking for you or whatever, or who wanna,
Yeah.
Who got bad intentions. You gotta post it when you leave.
Yeah, I really realized that over the past like month or so. I'm like, all right, so I could post the studio here because the studio for the most part is hidden except for the artists, they know where it is.
Right.
But like when I go out with my friends, you know what I'm saying, I can't really be posting like, like I'm outside with the guys, gotta wait till the morning to post that because people can't really be knowing where I'm at.
It's the life, man.
It's the life.
It come with it.
But you got a lot more to go, man.
But I've seen the next level of this shit, like.
Right, being around the people that you've been around and things like that and who you work with.
The craziest thing, right? Not saying no names. I was in the studio with one of my buddies, and the artist pulled up. And, like, the security team came in before he came in with, like, the earpieces, and they, like, sweeping the whole. Like, say we in here right now, you got a guest come in, and his 5 security guards in suits and earpieces come in, and they, like, all right, check, bathroom clear. Like, that shit spooked me. Like, I don't know how I would feel having to make a call to somebody every time I want to go outside. Like, I got to call the head of my security. Hey, I want to run to the store right quick. Hey, let's go to the mall. And they got to, like, send a detail and sweep and make sure the exits. And that shit kind of weird, bro.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I kind of like taking the train and just being a normal person.
I like walking sometimes. I like walking.
Getting the fresh air.
I like being in the mall and nobody run up on me. I think that's why the whole pandemic and the mask shit kind of
worked.
Because it was like, motherfucker got to really know you to like, is that Oh no, that ain't.
Especially in like the winter, the winter here in New York, I can like walk out on the street in like a sweatsuit and like the mask, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not an artist. I'm just a personality, right? So I'm not gonna get recognized by everybody, but like there'll be certain places that I can't go where I'm without somebody probably knowing me. So the one thing I like is I guess the one good thing about the pandemic is that I can go outside completely incognito with the mask, a hoodie, a hat, sunglasses in the middle of the day, and like
it's normal.
And it's normal.
And everybody outside look like that.
So who really about to press you? Like yo, is that Gabe under there? Like nobody gonna do that. So I will say that's the one good thing about the pandemic is like, you know, people like yourself, of course, can maybe rest a little easier, move a little smoother, rest a little easier when they go out to eat, go out shopping, shit like that, you know.
But I'm in Atlanta too, so it's like, motherfucker, we weren't wearing masks like that.
Word, y'all was outside.
We still outside. Never like
it never closed.
They tried to shut us down on some low key shit, but it's Atlanta, bro. We ain't going for that.
I remember like it was around the time of the election. I was like, yo, Atlanta must have the cure, because that shit.
They were saying the cure is in the hookah in the Casamigos.
The cure was in the Casamigos because the whole time,
party.
Because the whole time I was like, yo, they outside. They COVID cases aren't that bad. They ain't shit. Some shit ain't adding up here. Like, they not reporting it. What's up? Jeezy and Gucci in the club together. I don't understand what's going on in Atlanta right now. This is too much for me.
That was a lit time right there, though, for sure.
But the mass stuff is definitely helps now. But I'm excited for this project. So November,
definitely November.
On the way.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations on signing with Asylum. Again, shout out all my people over there at Asylum Records. Fuck with y'all. Anything else that people gotta know before we sign off here for the day?
Shit, man. Round 2 out now.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go check that out. The video's out. Catch My Good Side coming. New singles, new music, featured on other albums. You feel me? Follow my social medias, all my social medias at Landstrip Chip. And man, that's it for real. Catch My Good Side.
Catch My Good Side out in November.
Yeah.
Round 2 out now.
Yeah, for sure.
Let the people know where they can follow you at. Did we do that already?
All Instagram, socials, Twitters, Snapchats at Landstrip Chip. Probably put it somewhere right here, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll put it. Just for you, I'll put it right there. Landstrip Chip, right here. Right at Landstrip Chip.
Yeah, boom. At Landstrip Chip. Yeah, man. That's what we doing.
Well, make sure y'all go run up. Round 2 out now. Go follow him. Get ready. New project on the way. November. Until next time. Landstrip Chip on the radar. Yes, appreciate you, bro.
I love.
My guy.